They thought you'd break. And, for a while, you did. You broke in silence, alone, invisible to the world that kept turning without you. You cried behind closed doors, smiled in public while your soul bled in private. You kept saying, "I'm fine," because nobody was really listening anyway. They walked away when you needed them most. And that was the lesson. People love you when you're easy to love, when you're giving, laughing, shining. But when you're messy, when you're tired, angry, lost, they disappear. They didn't want the real you. They wanted the version that didn't make them uncomfortable. And the second you cracked, they called you too much. But the truth is, they were never enough. You begged for honesty. They gave you lies. You gave second chances. They gave you reasons not to. You forgave them, again and again, until you stopped, until something inside you whispered, "No more." That was the moment everything changed. Not loud, not dramatic, just a quiet decision. You stopped chasing, stopped explaining, stopped proving your worth to people who were never worth your time. And the world didn't end. But your world began to rebuild, brick by brick, alone, and stronger than before. Let me tell you something about pain. Pain is a teacher, a brutal, unforgiving teacher. But it teaches you what fake smiles won't. It teaches you how to see people's true colors, how to spot intentions behind words, how to protect your peace, no matter the cost. Pain is how you found your strength. They thought the heartbreak would destroy you. They thought the silence would drown you. They thought the betrayal would leave you bitter, broken, and small. But they didn't see the war you fought inside. They didn't see the nights you got back up. Even when every part of you begged to give in, you didn't just survive it. You outgrew it. You grew past the lies, past the fake friendships, past the empty love. You didn't become bitter. You became bulletproof. They will never understand the version of you they created, the calm you now carry. It came from chaos. The silence they hear from you now, it was born in storms they'll never survive. The boundaries you set, they came from battles they never had to fight. You're not hard to love. You just refuse to be handled carelessly ever again. So, when they come back, because they always come back, don't fall for the nostalgia. They don't miss you. They miss the version of you that tolerated them, the version that made them feel important, that gave without asking, that stayed when they didn't deserve it. That version is gone. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe anyone your energy. You are the peace. You are the energy. And now, you protect it like your life depends on it. Because it does. You are not who they remember. You are who you fought to become. A survivor. A warrior. A builder of your own light in the darkest of places. You are no longer a home for people who leave when it rains. You are the storm. You see, they thought they broke you. But all they did was break the version of you that needed them. And in that breaking, you met the real you. The one that doesn't beg. The one that doesn't wait. The one that doesn't shrink just to be loved. You used to be so gentle, so forgiving, so available. But now, you choose who gets your energy. You choose who gets access to your world. Because not everyone deserves it. Not everyone can carry what you carry. You stopped asking, why did they hurt me? And you started asking, what did I ignore? That's how growth begins, not in blaming them, but in finally seeing yourself clearly, seeing where you betrayed yourself to protect others, seeing how you gave when it was never reciprocated, and then choosing not to do it again. The most dangerous person isn't the loudest in the room. It's the one who sat with their pain, who didn't run, didn't distract, didn't numb. You faced the storm, and now you've become it. They tried to make you feel like you were hard to love. But the truth is, you were just too real for people who were pretending. You see through people now. The masks, the motives, the manipulation. You smile more now, not because you're happy all the time, but because you're no longer pretending to be okay for others. Solitude doesn't scare you anymore. In fact, it empowers you. You've learned how to be alone without being lonely, how to build without applause, how to breathe without chaos, how to love yourself in silence. You don't seek revenge. You seek peace. And that is what makes you powerful. You've changed, but not because of hate, because of healing, not because of bitterness, but because of boundaries. You don't wish them harm. You just wish them away. Far from your path, far from your light. And when they ask, what happened to you? You'll smile and you'll say, I woke up. I remembered who I was before the world made me forget. I found the fire they tried to extinguish. I became the version of me that doesn't break. And this time, I'm not going back.